I talk.
Hello, good morning. How una dey now? I hope everywhere good though. Are we good? How are you feeling today? Iligo kwanne, iligo kwe okay. Should I continue talk?
No, we are good.
Hello, how una dey now? Una iligo kwa batata. Chai. Yeah, udo dilegi o. Aya fe aka ka nwa Chineke. Oya, febe ya. How una dey now? Una iligo kwa batata. Chai. Yeah, udo dilegi o. Aya fe aka ka nwa Chineke. Oya, febe ya. How una dey now? Una iligo kwa batata.
Sure.
Which mic is that?
Hmm?
Which mic?
That's the system.
Okay, the camera.
Hmm?
The camera is picking up.
No, from the laptop direct.
How is it connecting?
Hmm?
Okay, put the mic. You said the mic.
Yeah, I put this one. Well, I wanted to use this one. It was working, but we need to remove this.
Oh,
Mm.
can't you use the camera mic?
I can, but the setup we did was just for video. I will just go back and set it up. This one. It was working, but we need to remove this.
Oh, you can't continue.
I can.
Just put up.
No, you're good.
Yeah, put it.
You're good.
When I thank God I got the lead. For real. Oluwa na ain't comfort to me. You no lie at all. Omale came heavy with that one. And of course, Enugu, you know now, as everything when they come, we always put God at the helm of our affairs. Anyways, let's dive right into it, right? Wizkid's made in Lagos opening the Billboard Grammy doors more than we thought it would. A lot of people out there would say, well, it's Wizkid, Ayo. What else would you anticipate from somebody who has held it down for nearly 16 years in the game and still moving strong? The word on the street is Wizkid is going on the longest run of futures this year with his success release with Ghana, the American rapper who just dropped the last one album, and his song has been seem to be taking new heights, right, on the international collaboration scene. This song has gone to turn out to be one of the best features of the year 2025. It's battling with who WTGFI, right? Hey, it's a vulgar word I won't want to pronounce here. That's the Ghana and Bonner Boy released over the last few months. And well, if I must confess, right, that album was a solid 10 over 10. I won't even lie because the vocals, woo, the lyrics, woo. And also, let's not talk about the vibes it just gives us, the nostalgia behind the whole creation. Big ups to Wizkid for holding it down this year, 2025, especially going into the third quarter. And we're seeing the amazing things he is doing already, not just with himself, but in other artists' music. And we all know that Wizkid is a hard worker, right? Also, let's talk about people like Burna Boy's African Giant and Twice as Tall. There's been a very mad comparison between these two work of arts, right? From one person. People are comparing the African Giant's longevity with Twice as Tall. And since the Twice as Tall album was a Grammy winning album, and African Giant was a Grammy nominated album, people are weighing in and saying, you know what, Brother Boy seems to have outdone himself more times than we can remember, but this once are just going to stick with us forever. And especially with his other release, his 8th studio album that is currently out titled No Sign of Weakness. People are already calling it a classic. But I would like to take my time and enjoy this music over and over. Then I can decide in a few years. But I want to know, right, while I'm deciding which of these artists have really done it for you. Also, we have someone out there who is also pushing his weight regardless of what is happening. And I'm talking about none other than the 30BG boss, Davido. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Davido has gone on to tell us how iconic his run this year has been, not just by words but by doings as well. Right? The timeless selling out arenas globally is something a lot of people in the opposite camp won't have seen coming. And the 30PG boss is not slowing down. This year alone, he held down the biggest wedding in Nigeria's history. He had tons of dignitaries show up, even had sort of drama surrounding the wedding. One of the execs allegedly went abroad and tried to steal watch. Do you understand how deep that is? This guy knows how to be in the news at every turn you see him. And that's one thing we love Davido about. Good publicity, bad publicity, he's still our guy. Because, I mean, how else would you show appreciation to the music world, the industry, if you don't find something to get them talking about, right? Hey. And that's exactly what he's doing with his album. Five came out and had everybody in a chokehold. I will not lie, because some tunes there were really heavily, right? You listen to songs like With you listen to songs like Awuke, Fonz, and so many other artists out there who pulled your weight also on the track. Oh my goodness. Why did you miss that one? That is my question to you, because I know not everybody must have taken the time out to listen to Davido's 5 album, but you need to. Trust me, it's one for the ages. Also, Tiwa Savage and Thames redefining African female power on the global stage is another big run we never thought we'll see from two magnificent, beautiful, iconic ladies in our industry. I'm talking about how Thames has really gone on to become an international sensation at all corners, right? She has gone on to actually represent Nigeria in more ways than Nigerians didn't even think we could be represented. She's gone on to own shares in an American club, a football club over there, and I think it's the LFC, right? She goes on to pull her weight also on the international scene and lets people know that her voice is not just a spectacular thing about her. She has also good business acumen. She's been doing this for several years. She's been pulling her weight as well, making sure that everybody across the continent of Africa knows who the name Thames is. Now let's talk about Tiwa Savage, who's been doing this for nearly 25 years and counting. I mean, you've got to agree with me that Tiwa is not the new cat we thought she is. She's never been a new cat for no reason, right? She's always been that queen. I won't say a normal artist. I'll call her the queen of Afrobeats. She is the bad girl really we didn't know we'll need in Africa, right? America has Rihanna, we have Tiwa Savage. And if you have an issue with all that, you can take it to court, all right? Of course, Tiwa Savage has come bearing gifts with a new album title. This one is personal. And oh my goodness, you don't even know what is happening behind the scenes, because Tiwa for real came very prepared. Her artillery is packed. She understands what it means to give Nigerians proper bangers. And that is one thing we love Tiwa for, right? A lot of people are going to say Tiwa is old enough to know that if she has had a good run, now it's for the new cat to take control and blah 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 blah. My dear, all don't crack, right? And we've seen how the saying beautiful women such as Tiwa Savage and every other beautiful woman out there was wrong to say that women age like milk. No, women also age like fine wine when they are taken care of, and especially when they are giving out auras that they feel the world would need. In this album, this one's personal for me, Tiwa Savage just released, right? She's shown us that women actually age like fine wine. Of course, fine wine that you can sip all day and not get tired from. Alright? Now, just because I love Tiwa Savage so much, and I know there are a lot of people out there who love Tiwa Savage just as much, I would be playing you some Tiwa Savage. You're not the first. And bracket, you're just the worst song from Her Highness herself, right? Tiwa Savage has come to bless us with vocals in this new album. I'll be playing one song out of the album she's just released, and hope you can go and fill yourselves up with good music, because wow, the Nigerian artists this year didn't come to play. Oh, we have people dropping R&B. We have Automotive Black coming heavy with the machine. We're still anticipating, of course. And we have Whiskey dropping features like No Man's Business. Oh my goodness. You get me. This is a very long ride. A lot of people did not think would witness, especially in the year 2025, where a lot of things seem to have been hazy from the start. Right now, we're diving into more beautiful era where the artists of the old are meeting the new generation and competing for who makes a very vibrant music more. I'm taking you on this wonderful ride. You're not the first by Tiwa Savage, and when we come back, we'll be diving right into more deeper conversations in our entertainment industry. Don't go nowhere. Stay with me. This is Volt Express, and you're hanging out with OGO. Yes, so that beautiful song was of one of Tour Savage's. This one is personal to me. Talking about heartbreaks and heartbreaks and how heartbreaks can either break you or inspire you to drop iconic albums just as the one Tour Savage has done. And as well, we're diving into more Nigerian topics because right here today we have sagas shaking the entire internet's world, right? And well, before we dive into what is shaking Nigeria and the entertainment world at everything happening, as everything is happening, right? I want to know from you people out there in Enugu today, who do you think puts Nigeria more firmly on the global stage? Do you think it was Wizkid, Burner, or Davido? Call me right now. Text me on 0706 5853. Alternatively, 0915 570 8347. Let's settle this once and for all the outsiders, all the Whiskey FC, all the 30 BGs. This is your time to shine. And I don't want a biased opinion, right? You need to give me a reason why you think the artist you're picking is on an iconic run this year as well. A lot of people were saying, oh, Wizkid is tired, he doesn't know what he's doing, but I think Wizkid is just getting started, right? He's 30 years old and still has a long way to go. It's not like football that has an age limit to do the iconic things he does. He still has a lot to offer, and especially when he keeps evolving into more beautiful feelings with his tunes, tones, and the ginger he brings. You know, now it's just simply amazing. It's just simply amazing. We are enjoying every last bit of it, right? Now let's dive right into things happening across Enugu that really blew our mind. Okay, just before I do that, right? Let's take another commercial break because this beautiful song by Benson is one you cannot miss, titled Gwagwalada. I'm just giving you the hints and giving you a little bit of Abe Tum Tum here and here so you get yourself prepared for the gist we have today. I'm going to be hinting you some love triangles you should have paid attention to, like this Yule Dochi, who has gone around to create certain kind of sagas around himself, right? Yule's love triangle, also the public fallouts between him and his wife, May. Some people are calling her estranged at this point. I'll say you can never tell what's happening. And there are two things you can't come between: a man who is in love and a man who is dedicated to cloud chasing, right? Now let's talk about all that as soon as we come back from this amazing tune titled Gwagwalada by Benson, formerly known as Buju. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere. So tell HOP that this Godfather and Pa and Mama Ibadan is not here, please.
So they will do it after you mature because you are alive.
Uh,
So you have to try
42.
and finish up
42.
early for the yes, they'll fix it for maybe it's reading it's by 3 p.m. they're supposed to
Yeah.
so just try and do it maybe finish your show 5 minutes before so they can just fix it. It's already in the flash
Okay.
they cannot cut your life and come back. Yeah, yeah, you cannot stand up for 3 hours. Stop laughing now.
The advert for order and
No, they will send it. Once you finish the show, remind. I've told them to remind them so that they can put it.
what am I telling you?
Engineer and the and orderly.
Okay.
If they don't know where it is, it's in the app folder. So just change the general settings. That's it. Maybe wait,
People
1080p.
it in here now the same way they did.
Mm.
Leave it to swap here.
Yes. The same thing I've seen.
Mhm. The same color is from the
So I
camera.
think we should maybe check the settings for the camera.
I don't think it's from the settings, but let me check something. This is the same camera color.
Why the yellow light?
Huh?
Why the yellow sort of white? And I like yellow too much.
Now wetin e suppose be? Na wetin e suppose be be that.
See, the in-face go down the yellow. See, you see white is even better.
You know say color comot im face.
In go dey yellow now. You
Say this one wan comot color wey dey this picture. This is even better option sef. This is better quality.
why is it doing this?
Na lens na.
Maybe try focus.
I put am for manual.
And see, run away from this system.
That means more space go dey here than here.
Just move. So, I've achieved everything. She wants me to do it around time. Never try. So,
the audio.
No record.
Off audio.
Hmm?
Just it there.
Yes.
Now OBS, yes.
Mm.
You can only this light now.
Na in there.
Bro, you downloaded Yahoo. Wetin you say no?
See wetin.
Olu maintain Yahoo.
Just search Yahoo. Use that search, type Yahoo. Check whether in there.
What's this waiting on top
Now
of it?
from the cropping inside here, after the live I go fix am.
Let's say person to do that.
Eh,
Don't make on my screen.
hmm?
They on my laptop. Yeah, this is a. Oh, this is a load. Now this network now they use stream.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the network plus this thing now. Look at today. Show me again. I've got the thing now and I take off this side.
Hmm? We offed it because of the light. We're trying to control the light. That's why we turned it off. Okay, I don't remove those edges.
Look up, look up,
OG, look up.
look up.
You can do it in you do.
Look like
See where you go even dey look sef for the output.
this. Come on there.
E don dey subdued. The blueness has been overpowered.
better now. It's more contrast and coming from
Mm.
first. Don't know what you. And
Yeah, good.
All right, let's dive right into it with Eulodice's saga between his estranged wife and the rest of the allegedly women in his lives coming out to say different stories of how he treats them. All right, there's this circulation going around social media where Nollywood's actor's wife, May Eulodice, demands a retraction, an apology over cyberbullying claims that so many people have come after her since the incident with Yul Edochie ensued. May Edochie has been quite resilient and has a fan base support saying what Yul Edochie true they do to him no really good. Anyways, I want to know how this saga has shifted Nollywood's image in recent years, right? Because every day we're hearing new news, even the part where some compared him and his elder brothers asking Pete Edochie, who's their father, if this was really how they do behind closed doors. Anyways, the entertainment question now is Yul still a respected brand, or has his personal life overshadowed his career? Right? We grew up watching that bass voiced man and him entertaining us throughout some periods of time in Nollywood. People are asking the hard questions now. Is he still a respected brand, or has his personal life overshadowed his career? Anyways, my people, while you are dialing the numbers right here on Volt Express, the numbers to dial are 0706 048 5853. Alternatively, 0915 570 8347. Right? We are going to be talking about some real things going on. Do you think Yul Edochie saga is hurting Nollywood's image, or is it just entertainment people shouldn't take too serious? On Volt Express, we want to know what your thoughts are out there. While we're waiting, we'll be entering the world of hip hop and global giants because there's a lot going on, like the Jay-Z from Blueprint 3 to billionaire mogul. It's been recorded on Forbes' list that Jay-Z, oh yes, you know the name, Hova, has been acknowledged as the richest hip hop icon in the entire world. Nobody has done it like him. Not even Dr. Dre, not even Kanye West, not even Drake, not even Kendrick Lamar, right? Jay Z has gone on to place himself as the king of kings in the hip hop genre. And in some sense, he's not wrong for somebody who has a very, very vast acumen of business ideas, just like himself. It is expected. The question now is a lot of people were hoping he would have become a billionaire a few years ago, especially now that the regime under the United States has shifted to Donald Trump, right? People are saying he's such a good businessman. Why didn't he become a billionaire sooner? And me, I am saying, anytime when you become billionaire, you don't really matter because it's his money. He knows the moves he's making behind the scenes. He knows the kind of shows he's going to. And at that kind of shows people they pray for. A show where we say you go finish, you go pay like $1 million, $2 million. Hey, that's my own prayer for myself and my team. I don't know what other artists are praying for, maybe $100,000, $200,000, $50,000 performance check. Well, Jay-Z has let us know you aim higher, you achieve higher, and you also become value of higher substance as well. Now let's talk about Drake's views on streaming dominance. Drake has officially surpassed Michael Jackson's record for one of the most iconic runs in modern day history, musical history. And I'm not just talking about the last album he just dropped titled The Iceman, which is currently out on every musical platform out there in the world. You need to go and listen to that one because Drake poured out his heart. He mentioned names such as Kelly Rowland. He named shared Kiki. He named shared a lot of people out there. Wow. And if you know Drake very well, you know that Drake is one person that loves to name drop people a lot. If he does a song and he doesn't name drop, you just know he doesn't like you. Drake is like that, right? Very petty man. But we love him obviously for the iconic things he has done. And he's been parading himself currently as the new king of pop and displacing people like Michael Jackson, displacing people like Prince, who sang the most iconic song, Purple Rain, displacing people like Pharrell Williams as well, right? Drake has gone on to tell the world, all the way from Canada, Ontario, he's taken the world by storm and becoming the new sensation outside Michael Jackson. Now, the Michael Jackson fan base for over a millennium, sorry, for over a decade now, has been up and going. As soon as Drake dropped that statement, they went on to stream Michael Jackson's Thriller album for near 2 months and took it back to number one on the billboards, displacing Drake's top three songs that just came out. And that's one fan base a lot of artists would wish they had. A fan base that will fight for them regardless, whether posthumously or still humously. You want to see that kind of fan base support in our Nigerian music industry as well. Also, let's talk about Nicki Minaj's dominance. I'm talking about the Pink Friday cultural stamp, which has been acclaimed to be one of the best albums by a female artist worldwide. This one is good news for all the barbs out there in the world, for all the girls and the guys as well who love Nicki Minaj just as much. I must confess, I'm a big fan of Nicki Minaj because she's such a queen when she comes to the microphone. She knows how to, fix those lyrics, make the song sound evergreen, and that is one thing I love so much about Nicki Minaj. She is an icon and more. And let's talk about how much of a mother she has become, right? They say when you're a new mother, it just brings out this lovely side of you that everybody just gushes over. And that is exactly what Nicki Minaj is doing. And going on that iconic role, being nominated as, or being given the award as the most iconic female rap lead artist in world history. Nobody's going to take that away from her. People are naming people like Cardi B, talking about the this other girl who's rapping so brilliantly. There are a lot of them. Young Ma, not Young Ma, I'm sorry. And the other lady who's such a vibrant speaker on the microphone as well. Anyways, let's talk about Kanye West's Graduation Legacy, which has been nominated as one of the all-time best album in the world. All-time best album in the world. And if we remember last year, Kanye West also hits the billionaire mark just like Jay-Z did. And wow, were people really amazed. Because Ye is one person who puts in the work to make sure his art is seen, his music is heard. Even had us at some point listening to just air. He will tell you envision the music and envision Kanye West on it, and the rest of the world will just put in their AirPods without playing music and nod their head and say, "Oh my goodness, I feel the power. Wow, Kanye West, they actually rap." But he wasn't saying anything. Now that is cultural impact for me. Alright? And I want to hear from you as well. If you could only listen to one hip hop album forever, Drake's Views or Kanye's Graduation, which would it be? Enugu, it's your time to pick right now. What's your poison between these two iconic albums out there by two talented men? Is it Drake's Views or Kanye West Graduation? The numbers to dial are 0706 048 5853. Alternatively 0915 570 8347. And just so you know, special announcements come closer. We are live on the YouTube Volt Express channel. Alright? Go right now and catch a glimpse of OGO and the Volt Express crew out here doing all they can to bring you premium energy, premium viewerships, and making sure that you stay interactive with the speakers you're listening to. And as well, making sure that you catch all the glimpse from behind the scenes action as well. Alright, so let's dive right back into it because we have some XBB Niger news trending all over the place. It's not just on social media, this is real life happening. And I'm talking about none other than Fina's shockwave that has gone wide and near in our social media circles. The BB Niger winner, Fina, who accused allegedly Dagote and Easy Legbe of being responsible for her sister's Ruth's death, right? A lot of speculations are coming out from that backlash. Public reactions are going berserk. It's between sympathy versus backlash at this very point. And of course, we have the culture of celebrity callouts and how it affects reputations. Big question now for you out there who know the story. Are celebrities using social media grief responsibly or recklessly? Because I know a lot of families are very quick to go on social media and say their minds on certain issues going on that affects them, right? But what happens to the common man that don't have this capacity? How do they feel as well? And Fina has gone out to express herself that she is disgruntled by the decisions the Dangote Group has made allegedly, and also of Easy Legbege. You understand? And we want to also talk about a few people who on social media platform like Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, now called X, who has gone on to bring out old receipts of Fina, where she has showed a sense of, she has not shown empathy in certain situations in her life. Like a recent what do you call it, screenshots surfaced on the internet where Fina was seen to be mocking her neighbor, who must have gotten into electoral problems in the past election. So they came back and talked about this same thing and said, you know what, Fina, this is probably karma just teaching you a lesson. But also, let's direct our sympathy to the right places, right? Fina is going through a lot and she deserves all the hugs, kisses, and apologies she can get from the people who has led to her unprovoked loss of a sister as well. Also, we'll be talking about a lot of things, but my question out there for y'all who caught the wimp of this news concerning the former BB Niger winner, Enugu, sincerely, let's talk, right? This one is hot. Do you think Fina should have dropped names like Dangote or Izilegbegde in her grief, or was it too much for the public space? I want to hear what your takes are right now, live, okay? And of course, the lines are open at 0706 5853. Alternatively, 0915 570 8347. While I'm waiting for you amazing people to call the lines right here and we can discuss all these issues from Yola Dochi and May Edochie's alleged saga to Fina's grief, right? I want to know what your thoughts are on these topics out there and who has your vote for most intriguing artist this third quarter of 2025. If it's Burna Boy, Ashake, Wizkid, or any other artist out there that has not been mentioned, you let me know. While we go on a quick break, join me as well because we're going to be dancing like no man's business. And when we're coming back with more action-filled topics. And of course, I would like to hear your voices as well across town. Let me know what you're thinking because me, I am very much interested in what y'all have to say. We'll be coming back as soon as we play this amazing song by Eve titled Gotta Man. And next we have Got to Get It by Cisco. We have Grade 8 by Ed Sheeran, Just For You, and Guantanamera by Wyclef Jean featuring Refugee All Stars. Wonderful, wonderful music out here today. And next I'll be playing some Grenade by Bruno Mars. And next, Great Love of All by Whitney Houston. Oh my goodness, you do not want to miss the songs we have out here for you. I have out here for you. Also, we have Great Guy by Ashake. Oh my goodness, Mr. Money came with the vibes right now on that one. And as well, Great Nation by Timi Dakolo. And we have none other than Grateful by Fino and Grateful by Asha. Stay with me now. Don't go nowhere because we have more and more interesting songs just for your consumption on this bright, beautiful Tuesday. How are we doing, Enugu? I hope we're all having a good time. I hope the spirits are high. I hope your spirits are high as well. I hope your dreams are in motion, right? And all your celebrity likeness is in order. Because today we're talking about all the things going down in the industry and everything happening in the entertainment industry as well. Don't go nowhere. Don't be strangers. Come on down and let's have a wonderful ride this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. Let's go. All right, just like you won't see Ashake coming on any track he gives us very amazing vocals on, is the same way you will not see Flavor Nabania coming, because he is coming heavy with one of the most iconic vocals. As always, now you know Flavor Nabania, when he has locked in like this, it's just very difficult to not allow him do what he knows how to do, and that is grace us with magnificent vocals at that. And also, like I said earlier, I think on Friday that we had some extraordinary artists who have been dropping bangers around the city, especially in Enugu. You get me? People like Nono Ziggy. I'm talking about people like Hugo P. I'm talking about people like Jarek. I'm talking about people like yourself out there, upcoming artist who is doing great things for your team, for yourself as well. Remember the whole essence of being a creative is not for you to just gain a stats fame. It's for you to consistently put in the energy and keep telling yourself that you can be the greatest sensation that's come out from the city. All right, the numbers to dial are 0706 5853. Alternatively, 0915-570-8347. Okay, we are very much locked in, and we're going straight to it with pop and Afro surprises across the world. Beyonce's Lemonade, Rihanna's Anti, Adele's 21 and 25, Taylor Swift's 1989 is up for discussion today. Also, we also have Ed Sheeran's device streaming records taking the world by storm. Just before we dive into all that, we'll be taking some calls from our amazing listeners out there in the Enugu metropolis to hear what they have to say and tell us what their thoughts are on this Built for Entertainment today. While we're waiting for our callers to buzz the line, we'll be diving right into it because it gets as one caller one take call right now, and I think the network snatched them away. I'll be taking more calls right here on Volt Expresso 0706 048 5853. Alternatively, 0915 570 8347. Let's go. Hello? Yes, I can hear you. Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? My brother, you cannot hear me, but you said no, 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 you can hear me. Call back right now 0706 048 5853. Alternatively, 0915-570-8347. Please make sure your network is stable before you call so that we do not go back and forth and do hello, hello, hello like we're doing adverts for a certain company out there. Alright, we're going to be talking about Ed Sheeran's dive streaming records, which has officially taken off. Yeah, you know what I mean by taking off. Ed Sheeran has decided that he's going to be a full-time independent artist, and well, he's been dropping so many jams. He's given us some iconic tunes to remember him by. You know, talking about Shape of You. We're talking about the one he did with Fireboy DML titled Peru. We're also talking about an amazing song out there he did with Travis Scott as well, that has taken the world by storm and make sure that every single one of us dance to our satisfaction. You know, Sharon, when he has locked in like this, his guitar, it always speaks volumes. And then let's talk about BTS and K-pop fans out there who are breaking boundaries as well. The BTS fan base has declared themselves as one of the best and duos across Asia, Mid Asia, and the rest of the Asian continent. Well, some people are saying this could possibly be true. They've not had a rivals since a very long time, so you know they might just be looking to that direction on what so many artists are doing, and then taking their place as the number one streaming artist across all of Asia. Anyways, yes, we also have people like Rama back here in Nigeria who is also doing amazing things in the musical scene. Rema's been shutting down stadiums, shutting down current concerts, and also putting smiles on the world faces, right? From performing in Delhi to performing in Washington, D.C., at the Madison Square Garden as well, at the O2 Arena, flipped it into the O3 Arena, and trust me, boys and girls, this is one show Rama has been on for a very long time. He is not missing, right? He is not missing at all. So yes, so stay tuned because Calm Down is rewriting history as a global Afrobeats anthem. And this is one of the things that make us very proud Africans, right? We want to make sure that our people out there are also not just good examples in the microphone, but good examples across the world. And just because Roma has been doing so many great things, I'll be playing you some amazing tunes by him titled Calm Down featuring by Rema himself. Next, I'll be playing some Grateful by Asha. And I'll be going on a very quick commercial break. And when we come back, we'll be diving into more beautiful songs by Sass titled Good to Me. And then coming back and giving you more exclusive stories out here on Volt Express. Don't go nowhere. Put on your dancing shoes, put on your dancing clothes, and meet me on the dance floor in a minute. Let's go.
Come on, wake up.
What is that?
Can you stop this?